Well, yeah, let's stop at
Get whatever's first.
yeah, Ben.
Ben's.
Ben, let him know we're ready to go tomorrow.
Yep.
Uh, Rudd, con contract for the booze,
Yeah.
Yep.
and then Gregory, give him his. See if we can't get any supplies from him. Spend the night. Get ready to go out in the morning.
Yep.
So yeah, we go find Ben
Bernard.
to present him with a gift.
Okay, so asking around at the keep, if anybody knows where Ben is, they point you to the outer grounds of the keep. And as you follow the directions that were given to you, you walk about 5-10 minutes outside of the front entrance of the keep, and you just find him in one of the gardens digging up a small patch of soil.
What is he gardening?
I don't know.
Oh, yes, hello. How are you all doing this afternoon?
Pretty good.
Good.
Making preparations for our journey. If you're still willing and able to discuss what we originally had spoken about at previous location agreed upon.
Certainly. I see that you boys are quite interested in this, and I'd be happy to give any assistance that I could.
Well, the reason we're also here is kind of, I guess I don't know who had the wine.
I'll say I had it.
Okay.
I produce one of the wine bottles, and I say, Bernard, this is actually a gift from the Swift Guard on your venturing with us in our continued friendship as a token of good faith in our group.
And he takes the bottle from you and uncorks it and gives it a whiff and holds it far away from his face after doing that and just kind of. Certainly some strong stuff you've got here.
Yes, I could make it smell like whatever you'd like.
Oh, don't get me wrong, I enjoy it, but this will have to be portioned out in small amounts, certainly.
And do you by chance know, I guess we could... Rudd is probably back at the guild station.
Probably. We need to speak to him about a formal matter.
Yes.
Too.
We'd like to commission him to do an errand by way of the guild. Would you like to accompany us there?
Well, I do have a lot of work I can be doing here.
Well, that's certainly fine.
Yeah, we don't want to take you away from that. But this will be... We would like to venture out in the morning. So whatever you have to do currently in town, it should be tied up, and if you need to say your goodbyes, I would do them as soon as possible.
I will meet you boys at Gregory's just after sunrise.
Alrighty then.
See you tomorrow, Ben.
And as you guys walk away, he just lifts up the jug in your direction as a kind of little bit of a salute. Thank you.
Well, yeah, we just make our way over to the guild hall.
Mm-hmm. All right, taking a nice saunter over there, you find the door still open.
We didn't shut it.
And inside are two. Well, no, actually, just one of the people that you had encountered in the company of Rudd before. The female Dragonborn is in there right now, talking with Rudd.
Were you born on a
And there's a
barn?
few other people sitting at a table nearby. There seems to be a dwarf, half elf, and a human. Okay. So you see that group sitting around the table with Rudd and the Dragonborn standing a few feet away. Just looks like they're just talking with each other.
I guess we just kind of come in, give them all a nod.
Yeah, are they looking at us?
The dwarf looks in your direction as you guys walk in, but none of the others pay you any attention at the moment.
Does he recognize the beard?
Yeah, does he recognize me because of my beard?
He's never seen you before.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I thought we've seen him.
you just walk by, just give him one of these.
Yeah, I'm getting used to this, so.
I need to update the sprite. Give it a little
Just draw
little
a little
beard.
beard on me.
Draw a little beard.
Oh, gray one. Gray one. Yeah, the top. Dark gray.
Well, Rudd, I see you've already got a couple of new members, if I'm correct.
And you are. And as you look at the other guys, now that you're closer to them, you can see the different pieces of clothing or accessories that they have that displays the guild symbol.
Ah, excellent. Well, thought we'd give you one more gift.
Yep, and I produced the wine bottle again. And I say, Rudd, you accepting of this gift, there is an errand we'd like you to do, or commission your group here to do.
Your very first guild contract.
And he looks at the others and just says, "Isn't that convenient? You get a job the same day you sign up."
And more to come, I hope.
Well, I feel we have quite a task for you. You see, we've purchased supplies that we need to have safely transported back to our keep from town here. And we were hoping that you would be up to the task. Your first step into official guild business, as it were.
So where's the destination?
It's going to be Swiftguard Keep in Hearthmount.
Oh, it's a little bit of a jaunt. Any compensation you're willing to throw the way of these new recruits here?
I'll give them a look. Do I remember if we saw any of them like post battle, and did they seem like they had participated pretty heavily? I mean, I know we fought them and all, but
The three that are unfamiliar to you, this is your first time ever seeing them, and the Dragonborn, you saw her fight up close and personal.
You have a better idea.
she was all right.
Okay.
She couldn't touch this.
Not bad, but nothing impressive.
Eh.
Impressive.
Do we give them gold? Maybe a little compensation. There's 4 total.
Do we have to set up a contract?
Correct.
Yeah, we'll probably. I mean, it's official
I
guild
mean,
stuff.
if they lose our loot, like we're out money if we just give them
Right.
money straight up.
And it was 50 gold total
For the booze?
For the booze? I
for
don't know if
all
it
of them.
was-
Yeah.
Was it?
Was it?
Was it 50 gold total for all of the
Oh, yeah.
wine?
Yeah,
Wilson?
I gave 25. Yeah, that's right.
Right.
For the 15 bottles of moonshine, it was only 10
It
gold.
was 10.
Oh,
It was
there
10.
Oh, yeah.
That was something else then.
10 gold?
There was 15.
No, it was 10.
I thought, oh,
No, it was 10. It was 5 and 5.
that's right.
Traveling back and forth.
It's a very easy job
It is a pretty
50
low
gold
risk.
Max, I would say.
for 2 of them.
Well,
I'd
it's
say 40.
40, 10 gold each. Compensation will be 10 gold apiece. We are transporting fairly light load. And
Leave the gold
Let-
with Rudd for when they get back.
last we checked, the path through to Earthmount was fairly straightforward, but
we
feel like compensation is necessary.
Yeah, we rode to Ethan's tract, right? Or we walked from Ethan's tract.
So 40 gold.
And he kind of, one of his eyebrows kind of lifts, and he just, all right, well, I think maybe the guild can make some of that up on our end. Don't want to have these guys feeling like they're not worth very much.
They're newbies.
Can I get a kind of bearing about each of them? Maybe just just if they seem like trustworthy people, just from kind of this interaction.
Make a just general insight check for all 4 of them.
Okay.
Doggy.
14.
I mean, none of them look shady off the bat. They all seem, like they're there for a reason.
What are your names?
They go down the line introducing themselves. Hello! Well, you'd be giving us our first job, so it's only proper I introduce myself. Name's Hunkle. And he kind of stands up out of his seat and is only a couple feet taller than Hingman and just outstretches a, thick arm with all the dwarven enthusiasm he can muster.
I catch it.
He just gives you a nice firm handshake. And the half-elf sitting next to him, the female, just nods in your direction and says, "My name is Monica." The human sitting next to her just has a little hat on, and he just kind of gives it a tip in your way and says, "You can call me Darren." And I completely blanked on what I said the other race was, but the other person, the Dragonborn, just looks your way with a kind of a look and gives you a very slight nod and just says, "You may know me as Tren."
Well, Uncle, Monica, Darren, Tren. If you complete this task for us, I feel that Graven might have more work for you. I can put in a word for him. And you could certainly, in Hearthmount on the way back, maybe find you more work. Perhaps line your pockets a little more.
Sounds like he might be able to get you a job on both ends here. That's kind of nice. And the rest of them just turn to each other and nod and say, and, mutterings of, yeah, like in agreement.
A good word. And one thing of note, we know exactly how much supplies, or how many supplies are being transported, so...
Do you wink when you say supplies?
No, I don't wink. So we'll be taking inventory when we get back, as a show of good faith. I trust you, but make sure that they all get there.
And Tren turns her head towards you and gives you a look of just not having any of it, and just gives a small puff of smoke out of her front nostrils and just says, "Whatever you need to be done."
And since I have no idea what these supplies are, I'm just going to pretend that I know what they are and not let on that I don't know what these guys are talking about.
There's important stuff. Don't worry.
Just stand there cross-armed, nodding my head.
Waynard, my dude.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that.
We procured some slick duds for you, my friend. Think they might go well with your noble background.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. That was very kind of you guys.
Hangman presents the noble clothes to him.
I unwrap them and take a look at them.
The nice bow. Do you see that bow?
Yeah.
That is a lovely bow.
This guy named Ronnie totally wrapped it for us.
It was really
Ronnie
nice.
is a master bowsmith, I can tell.
Well, Rudd, if you need, we can draw up a formal contract, being, official guild business and all.
I mean, nothing on your end. I'll get it all drafted up and have him sign it and keep it on file, but I think the proposition is all we need from you.
All right.
Cool.
All right.
Well, do you have 10 gold even? No.
I'm at
I'll
0.
catch you.
Goose
I'll put
eggs.
the 20 down.
Okay.
You want to do 10 and
I'm
10?
doing 10, yeah.
All right. So we bundle up 40 gold, give it to Rudd, and make sure he's got his bottle of wine.
Yep, he's got it. I gave it to him.
And he just turns behind him and deposits the bottle of moonshine behind him on a small little table, and then takes the gold and walks over to a lockbox and puts it in there, and then marks something down on a piece of paper next to it, and grabs a piece of parchment and a quill and starts writing up the contract.
Cool.
Well, if nothing else, I guess we can head back to Gregory's and turn in for the night.
I would like to see if I can procure a little, I don't know, flag, some kind of memento from this place since we're moving out tomorrow.
True. Yeah, good idea.
You know what? I think I'd kind of like to do that too.
What are you looking for?
Batman has a trophy room.
Oh,
Does Arborsdale have a flag or a sigil?
Well, there was one when we were under the rule of Lord Blackwell. We've been drafting up a new design, though, for a sort of flag, if you will.
oh, could I see what you guys are working on?
And it's actually Monica who stands up and reaches into a cylindrical leather case on her back, which looks like it would hold a map or a painting or something, and just takes out a large piece of parchment and unfurls it on the table and puts a few weights down so that it doesn't curl back up. And you can see on this piece of parchment a design with simple colors of a horizon line with a few buildings condensed in one small area to depict the town. The colors are dark, as if nighttime, with a sunrise happening in the background. And then in the foreground of the picture, there's a road that leads from the group of buildings that depicts the town closer to the foreground. And all along that road is a depiction of figures, humanoid figures, standing hand in hand together.
Did you make this?
Oh, sorry.
Did you make this? Talking to Monica.
It was my hand that laid down the ink, yes.
It is fine work.
And she just gives you a slight nod of appreciation. She's obviously pretty humble about it.
Monica, when you're finished with this draft and actually producing this banner, I would like you to maybe send one to Swiftguard Keep in Hearthmount, if that would be possible.
Yes, I believe such a simple task could easily be arranged.
Wonderful. And do we know how big these are? Like, is this just like a huge, kind of like what you'd hang in the front of the portcullis?
Well, I guess we could scale it up to whatever size we want. We could probably do like, a decent, like, that, but like horizontally,
Yeah.
your Mega Man one.
Yeah.
Can we take a quick pause? Steve wants to come in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. I guess. Cool. I mean, we're almost done, I guess.
Yeah,
True.
We could just finish her up.
I just don't want
'Cause
like,
I know.
Seinfeld door right there.
I know that.
Hey! Hey, what's going on here?
Well, yeah. Just we can have him come in, then I guess we'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
So, I guess we head back to Gregory's and meet him up.
Yep, we need to
See-
give him bottles.
And after everything today, by the time you get back to Gregory's, the sun has set and you're walking in, evening time. And there's a good amount of people in the common area eating a meal and a few of them sharing a drink together. Gregory's running around right now with his wife, also kind of tending bar while he's bringing out plates of food and just seeing to people's needs.
And Hangman has the other two. So.
Yeah. Hangman. Saw Gregory, my dude. Got a second? I don't know.
Give me a moment. And he finishes what he's doing, and he's serving two people right now, so he sets down their plates, walks back into the kitchen for a moment, and then comes back out and just is wiping his hands on the front of his apron. What can I do for you, young little master?
Well, you've been such a amazing host. We thought we would give you a little gift, a parting gift, as we're leaving tomorrow. And Hangman produces, his his short arms. He just pulls out the two bottles of wine.
So you're giving him two?
Yes.
His eyebrows go up and his eyes kind of widen for a second. As he, all right. And grabs the two bottles out of Hangman's hands and sets them down on the bar next to him.
It's only fair that we give you at least a parting gift. I mean, we've been here for quite some time.
Oh, it's no burden at all. I appreciate what you've done for us.
Well, we appreciate you putting us up, and thank you very much. And give him kind of a firm handshake.
And he gives you one back, and his hands are kind of sweaty from all the work that he's been doing.
Sweet man.
Well, what do you say we tie a couple off and then get to it in the morning?
Yep, I'm sleepy. I might actually just hit the hay now, guys.
Oh, I gotta try this wine. Wait, we don't have any more here.
Yeah.
Damn it.
We're sending him back to the keep. It's okay.
Okay. Shit.
Oh, that's what the supplies are.
Well, Gregory will pour you some out of the bottle that you gave him.
Oh, well, I mean, if you
That is more than
insist.
kind.
This dude's
Gregory is
awesome.
a stand-up guy.
We're trying to be all kind and give him stuff, and he's like, "Oh, you guys."
No,
take
you can have it back. You can have it back. All right. Well,
Well, it was yours to begin with. Only fair that you should try some.
All right.
you know what? You're right. And
Give me this shit.
He takes out a couple of little clay shot glass size things and pours just a small amount into one of them. Or how many of you guys are drinking some of this?
I think it might be just me and Hangman.
Yeah, I can't sleep.
On yourself?
I go back up to bed and
You can't sleep on yourself. Is
well, that would only let me sleep for a minute, so I actually.
that like the magical equivalent of melatonin?
It's like ZQL, yeah. It's just like
Does that refresh your spell slots too?
I mean, he if he's asleep for 8 hours, why not? I guess.
that's my quick like ZQL. Like I take my Benadryl.
It's your weight mate.
And I'm just like,
Um,
but I do that in my room.
I just want to play Dragon Chess with whoever's in the inn right now.
I ask, or I take out more of the meat, and I take a plate and put it down on the ground for a little wolf companion.
And he happily gobbles it up as two shots are poured, one for you and one for Hangman.
I down it. I cheers Hangman, and to next branch of the adventure, and poof, down it.
Okay, so as you drink this, it goes down kind of like the alcohol that you drank with the monks, where you don't immediately feel a burn. It's very clean tasting, but then after it goes down and you start taking a few breaths, it really starts to get a good burn going in the back of your throat, and you kind of have to cough a little bit. Go ahead and make a constitution check for you and Hangman, both at disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not gonna be good. This is for me, and I got an 8. Hangman. God, that would suck if he's better off than me.
Well, he is stout.
He is stout. I also have
He's
I
carrying
have
Constitution.
3 more Constitution than him. So we'll see. In
Well, I got
it
disconnected.
might,
from the server.
it might
Same
have
here.
disconnected me.
Yeah, I get disconnected.
I'll just roll for him. It's a +1. We both got 8.
So imagine this, like your perspective is just, you know, all the colors are maybe sort of just a little washed out or something. It's been a long day, and you guys are having a drink at the end of the day. And when you knock this back, it's like fireworks go off in your mind, and all the colors start to come alive in front of you, and you're getting like one more of these with the amount of food that you've eaten today, you will be definitely drunk.
Well, probably should just turn in.
If I could find the
Yeah, I
stairs,
can't
I
see.
Yeah, if you had like one more of those, you would definitely have some amount of a hangover tomorrow.
Lord.
Just follow the pink elephants back to your hotel room.
Good shit.
Yeah. I'm glad we got 15.
God, yeah.
You guys both make your way upstairs and find who was not rooming with who. It was Knox and Hingman, right?
Yeah, originally.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
put out a little thing for.
Heskar goes to one door as Hingman goes to the other, and as you go to your door, Heskar, you look back and are about to say, like, you know, adieu to Hingman, and you see him just taking a key that obviously does not fit the keyhole on this door and trying to stuff it into the keyhole and just like fiddling with the door, even though it's unlocked. He's just like, can't get him a room, dude.
I just kind of like, you know that. Yeah. Good night. I'm not as
And
big.
you just walk in the door and leave him there in the hallway.
Yep. I leave him to his own devices. Gregory will probably help him out.
It's probably a hallucination. Do I see you, dude?
What's this door, dude?
Dude, you human?
Am I?
So, everybody goes to sleep and has a nice little rest for the night.
Am I peeing?
Am I peeing?
All right. Well,
My pee?
it's a little late for you.